Today on ELN Morning, it's looking like a winter wonderland out here. We'll tell you how campus is handling all this snow.
Avocados aren't just for eating. We found a bunch of exciting uses for everyone's favorite superfood.
And we have some special guests in the studio to teach us some new dance moves.
Well, it's time to say goodbye to our friend because ELN Morning starts right now. Good morning, Elon. Look at all that snow. You just saw an early look at Colonnades and Mosley on this snowy morning.
Thanks for waking up with us this Thursday morning. I'm Paige Pauroso.
And I'm McGetrick. Snow, my goodness, there is a lot of snow outside. So we're going to toss it over to Jasmine in downtown Elon for some updates on the snow clearing. Jasmine?
Thanks, ladies. Physical plant has been working since 10 p.m. preparing for the snow day. That same crew that came in last night will be here till 10 a.m. and another crew came in at 5 this morning and they'll be here till about 5 tonight. Now, walking around campus this morning, we caught up with Matt Kirkman, who says he enjoys the busyness of a snow day.
I love intensity, and it's a pretty intense time when you've got this much to do, and you know things are somewhat crazy, and I kind of feed off of that.
Now it looks like physical plant is out there working hard. Let's hope that they're keeping warm out there. But what about the students? Eric Halperin has more on the snowball of a time some students are having.
Paige, as you can see behind me, there actually aren't any students out enjoying the snow now, but last night that was not the case. There were students building snowmen, having snowball fights, even at times throwing snowballs at us. But in typical college fashion this morning, it was just physical plant workers. We walked around for about an hour and a half, and we only found one student, Sophia Spock, who was out taking some pictures.
I looked out my window this morning because when there's snow, I just can't sleep in. And so I decided to take my camera and go for a little walk because this doesn't happen very often in North Carolina. So when it does, I just want to be able to capture it.
No school because of snow means a lot of fun, but I hope it warms up soon. Kaylee Tracy has our 5-day forecast. Let's go to her.
Thanks, Ashley and Paige. And now, while the snow has added a chill to the forecast, temperatures will rise by Sunday. Let's take a look at your Phoenix 5-day forecast. Today will remain mostly cloudy with a high of 36 degrees and a low of 25. Friday gets a little colder with a low of 19 degrees and a high of 36. Saturday will be around the same temperatures, reaching 33 degrees with a low of 19. The sun will peek out Sunday, warming things up a bit with a high of 43 degrees and a low of 37. Rain will replace the snow on Monday, but the temperatures will be a balmy 57 degrees with a low around 35. Rain is in the forecast for Tuesday as well and will dip back into the 40s with a high of 45 degrees and a low of 43. So before the high temperatures hit Elon over the weekend, be sure to go out and build a snowman before it's all gone. With your Phoenix 5-day forecast, I'm Kaylee Tracy. Back to you guys in the studio.
Have you ever made the perfect photo where you get just the right filter, adjust the brightness, and maybe even fix the contrast, and then you post another photo and can't use the same exact settings? Well, our Ashley Boley has the solution to all of your filter problems. Ashley, what do you have for us?
Thanks, ladies. So first, to start us out, I have a new free app called Darkroom. It is from the Apple Store, and it directly uploads your photos. But to get started, I'm going to take a quick picture of you guys. So, okay, ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to go.
We're like, take our picture.
We're like, no. You look stunning. You look stunning. So here it is, and we're just going to go in there, and we're just going to go.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all look great.
There
we go. So we have all these filters at the bottom, but we're just going to create our own by playing around with brightness and contrast And
Ooh.
y'all look great, and so we'll go down to
Okay.
temperature too. Okay, look, we got some great lighting in here.
Because
So
filters are
maybe-
like the cookie cutter version. So
The
these
cookie
get
cutter,
more
I don't like to post
Yes.
pictures anymore without a filter.
I know. So
honestly.
Okay,
and
great.
it's perfect because now we can create a filter. And
So you save it if you
save
find
it.
the right
The perfect
mix.
thing for your skin
the
tone. Love it.
perfect thing. So we're
Great.
gonna go on and do snow day
Aw,
smiles.
Cute. Love it.
Snow day smiles.
If I can spell S-M-I-L.
Okay, great. So now we're going to post this.
Save
We're
it,
going to
yeah.
post this on the ELN morning page,
Yes,
of course.
yes.
So if you're not following us, why not?
Yes, yeah. For this week's App of the Week, I'm Ashley Bowley.
Now, before you start off with your daily dose of coffee, we're going to make sure you get your daily dose of national news. Our Caroline Hartshorn is live in studio to tell us what you need to know before you start your snow day. Caroline?
Thanks, Ashley. The Federal Communications Commissions will finally cast its vote on net neutrality after a year-long debate. Net neutrality is the idea that all data on the internet should be treated equally. The 5-member board is expected to approve Chairman Tom Wheeler's new rules that aim to preserve an open internet. This will prevent internet services from discriminating against content makers. At 12:01 this morning, Washington, D.C. legalized the possession of small amounts of marijuana. This comes after disagreements between the D.C. City Council and House Republicans over whether the district would be able to enact the law. The law was originally passed on December 5th and then sent to Congress for a 30-day review. The ISIS member has been identified as Jihadi John. He is the man who appears in videos of the killings of U.S. journalists James Foley and Stephen Sotloff. Jihadi John, whose real name is Mohammed Mwazi, is a Kuwaiti-born British man who is known to friends as polite and a faithful Islamist. Hostages nicknamed John and 3 other British militants after the British band The Beatles. Back to you, Paige and Ashley.
Now, ISIS is a topic that is all over the news this week, and the discussion was brought to Elon. McKinnon Hall was filled with students, staff, and community members to discuss the ongoing conflict in Syria. The conversation was sponsored by the Center for the Study of Religion, Culture, and Society, and was moderated by Director Brian Pennington. Obab Khalil, the Chief of Staff for the Syrian Coalition, and Bassal Corker, the Chief Counsel for the Syrian Coalition, talked about the future of ISIS and Syria and the role that the coalition would play in future government.
We see the Syrian people and the American people as having a very deeply shared interest in this fight. The Syrian people have expressed many times that they're ready to go and join that fight and lead that fight, and I believe that the closer that the Syrian people and the American people come together on this effort, the more successful it will be.
The event ended with the audience asking questions to the panelists about the war efforts against ISIS and their involvement in it. Coming up after the break, we have a lot of uses for avocado that you're gonna want to try. Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to ELN Morning. As incoming student body president, many only know Avery Stedman as that girl who won the election, but our John Curtis sat down with Stedman to see what she's like off the podium.
So when we moved to Buffalo, I needed to get involved in something.
Avery Stedman will soon be the executive leader for Elon student government, but growing up, Stedman's Oval Office was a little chillier.
So I was 2 years old when I started skating, and I just kind of fell in love with it. It was my favorite thing to do growing up.
Stedman skated competitively throughout high school, which didn't allow much time for other activities. It wasn't until Stedman moved far from Buffalo's icy ponds that she started to explore other interests.
It's definitely different not having it, but I'm so glad because it's opened up so many opportunities for me.
Although skating is not a part of her everyday life here at Elon, learning to get back up after falls has kept her from slipping up in everyday life.
Before I did lose my election for historian in high school, and then on a whim, first week of school here, it was 2 or 3 hours before the packets were due for SGA, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to run for treasurer.
Stedman hopes her willingness to give SGA another twirl will send a message to incoming Elon students.
I'm hoping to instill a lot of passion, or the idea to look for a passion or find something that you're so enthralled by that you want to do it no matter what.
Though now she is only the president of Elon, for all she knows, the real Oval Office could be next.
right now I'm like, oh my God, that'd be like the most scary job ever. But at the same time, I would never have thought that I would do this.
John Curtis, Elon Local News.
While Stedman did just win the election for student body president, her duties as president will not commence until April 2nd.
Now, you might go to Belk Library if you want to print a paper for class, but what if you want to print yourself? Now, starting this week, students will be able to program and use a 3D printer for free in the Oaks neighborhood. The 3D printer, along with other gadgets like 3D scanners and electric paint, will be available to students every Tuesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the Oaks Commons. Students can make anything from an octopus, a spider, and even convocation speaker physicist Neil deGrasse Tyson. Supervisor Kaylin Hunter says the process is surprisingly easy and hopes to soon make the printers more available for students.
Our goal of this semester is to really try to get people aware of that they can use it first of all, but also what all is in the cart and how it can be used and incorporated into just stuff they want to do personally or stuff for their classes as well.
The 3D printer will live in the Oaks neighborhood until spring break, where interest will determine whether the printer continues to be more readily available.
And coming up after the break, we have special guest in studio to show us how to make some guacamole.
And if you can believe it, we found even more uses for avocados. Find out how to update your beauty products after the break. Good morning, Elon. It is about 10 o'clock, and I know I am getting hungry, and we have our Sky Cowens here to show us how to make some guacamole in this week's college cooking.
You gotta fill me up. All the dining
How do we
balls are
get
closed.
started?
Okay, all right, let's get started. So this is a super easy recipe for guacamole.
Okay.
So I already mashed up our avocados.
Great.
So you're just gonna take 2 ripe avocados. They should be slightly mushy a little bit, so you can mash them up easily.
Sounds delicious.
And you're gonna chop up 1 tomato, and you're gonna throw that in there. I already did that.
Okay.
And you're gonna chop up. We don't need that much.
It looks
onion.
healthy and colorful.
Oh,
Yeah, I like all the colors that guacamole
Exactly.
Now you are our health expert. Our
guru.
Is this actually good for you?
Oh, it is so
Guacamole
good for you. Yes.
Okay,
Avocados are a superfood, so they
Right.
have tons of healthy fats. Your monounsaturated fats, which are great for your brain. They're great for your skin, your hair, your nails.
Which later I actually smear them all over my face in
Yeah,
our
so
next
we'll
segment.
see that later. But we're gonna.
This is just for eating.
Yes, exactly. So you're
Don't
just
put
gonna
this on your
blend
face,
it
is what
together.
we're saying.
And of course, onions and tomatoes are also great for you. And to add some flavor, we're gonna take 1/4 of a lime and squeeze that juice in there.
Just the juice,
To
not
give
the
it a
actual
little
lime.
zing.
Cool. And
try
then
it.
we mix up and
Yep.
And try.
And a
Give it
little
a
bit
go.
of cilantro.
this is
There you
insta
go.
All
insta
right,
guac.
ready? Here's a chip.
Okay.
We'll try
Let's
it
try
out.
it
You want
out.
one, Sky?
Oh, for sure. Oh my gosh, absolutely.
Okay,
All right.
great. So
Oh.
now, as we, oh gosh, I'm breaking it. Oh no, I just ruined
that is
everything.
so
Well, let me tell you another few uses for avocado you are going to want to check out, and I had some fun using it for
Putting
some
it on our face.
unconventional
This is
ways.
really
We
great.
had it in our hair and our face, so let's take a look. Never thought I'd end up in the shower on this show, but it did. Now, let's go back to eating food instead of putting it in my hair.
Yes,
and more colorful food, too.
Yes, we have another superfood for you, kale. So kale's
What is a superfood?
Okay, it's a.
This is it. We'll try it as you explain.
Yes, it's a nutrient-dense food. So this has vitamin A, it has vitamin K,
You know,
vitamin
I don't eat a
C.
lot of green things.
Yeah, I don't either.
It has protein. So what you're eating right now is a marinated kale salad in apricot
that's
vinaigrette
really
with
good.
lentils.
I
It
was
is
a little nervous
delicious.
about this, I'll be honest.
This is a snack that you can have. This is your kale chips with
I
a
love kale
cheesy
chips.
chipotle sauce. The cheese, it's all
Chipotle.
vegan.
Okay.
It's made from cashews and red peppers.
And we're going to have the extended recipes
The
online.
easiest way to incorporate kale into your diet is to throw it in a smoothie.
This is the way to go.
Yes, this is
I've
just.
never had a kale smoothie before.
Okay, try it out.
I'm a
It's
little
just
nervous.
frozen peaches, frozen
right.
raspberries, and coconut water and kale.
Now, if you want to make this for your own,
Oh,
log
it
on
tastes
to
like a
ElonLocalNews.com.
fruit smoothie.
Great.
We'll have all this online for you.
Sky's always got her hookup, but we're going to come back from the break and have some members of the ballroom dancing club teach us how to be smooth on the dance floor. Stay tuned.
This Saturday night, the Elon Ballroom Dancing Club held a masquerade snowball in McKinnon Hall. Students of all different skill levels could show up and learn how to ballroom dance, and they were shaking their hips for a cause. This event was also a fundraiser for allied churches. It looked like so much fun that we decided we wanted to give it a go. And here with us today is Janie Lomax and Charles or Chucky Hawes. Thank you so much for being here today.
You're very welcome. We're happy to be out.
Now you said all experience levels and just
What
so you
about
know,
no
working with
experience
zero.
We just started
Yeah.
this last year. Like we
Okay.
had 1 year
Both of
experience.
us.
Okay.
Wow, that's
Came to
great.
Elon and learned just by ourselves. And now
Okay.
we love it. We do it all the time. And
Oh,
it's
that's
just
so
much
great.
fun.
Found your passion, I guess.
Are you
Pretty
guys
much.
partners?
We are not
No.
partners. but
Oh, okay.
She's so great. I would
We're
be fine
partners.
with
So
her.
We're part, we got
Okay,
each other.
that's
yeah.
fine.
So what's like the first step of what ballroom dance? There's a lot of different styles of it,
Yeah.
correct?
There is. There's all sorts of. There's swing. There's cha-cha. There's tango.
Okay, so what
what
are
are
we
we
going to
gonna
teach us
learn
today?
Today we're just gonna do swing, which
Whoa.
Woo!
one of
Okay.
the
All right.
This is great. Can I break this out at a frat party?
If you want to. I mean, feel free.
Let's do it.
an uptown funk to this.
Pretty much.
We were gonna do a little quick demonstration real quick, and then show you guys
Okay.
some
We'll
of the
step
moves.
back. We'll step
Some of
back.
the moves. Just
Oh. Okay.
Oh, you look so good.
Wow. This is complex.
it's not at all.
It's not. Oh, he's talking.
It's
as
really
he's
very
dancing,
easy.
too.
You guys look so. I feel like I learned this with a friend, like something very similar to this.
I don't think I wore appropriate footwear, but
No, you can. That's what I mean. You can take
Okay,
your shoes
so
off
give us
if
a
you want
little,
to.
So the very first
Mold
thing
us.
to do
Yes.
is that.
Well, first of all, who's going to be leading and who's going to be following?
Good
If you
question.
two are both partners.
I don't know.
I'll lead. I'll lead.
Okay.
you come
okay.
over here with
Yeah,
me.
and then you can come over here with me.
So
We'll switch.
Oh, okay.
We already did a dance move.
That's right.
the first basic thing is what
Yeah,
you'll do. is
you'll be
you-
following me.
this way. You'll go triple step.
Triple step.
Yes,
Yeah.
just one, two,
We're going
three.
just 1, 2,
Exactly.
3.
You go together.
Okay.
One, two, three.
And then do a
And then rock
step
step back on your right.
Rock.
Right foot.
Step.
Right foot.
So I'm
Yeah,
just
rock
pushing
step.
my way to the back and then pushing our way to the
forward.
front.
That's all
Okay. So 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
And then
Rock.
rock.
Step.
And then if you take your partner
Oh.
and you just do it with
Come
them.
here, honey.
So you
Okay.
go 1, 2,
They
3.
say anchors are husband and wife,
Step.
right?
Rock step.
Triple
Step.
step.
Triple step. Rock step.
We're not
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
At
begin.
least one
Yeah,
more
okay.
time. Yeah. So ready?
I thought I looked silly
Ready?
with
Here.
avocado in my hair.
And go.
This might be even more
Triple step.
Oh.
Triple step.
Oh,
Rock
this is
step.
rock step.
There you go. Yeah,
Step. Triple step. Rock step.
Rock. Oh, step, step.
Triple step. Rock
And that's the basic step right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Triple step, triple
Go
step,
team.
rock step.
Yeah,
Okay,
got it.
cool. Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
We're
Do
gonna
you want
go out on the
something
weekend.
more
A
complicated?
little more.
A little more.
A little more?
Lay it
All
on
We
me.
can do the underarm turn, which is
All right.
wonderful. So this is just triple step, triple
triple step,
step, rock step, triple step, triple step.
Oh,
I
no, okay.
And you literally do nothing different as the leader.
Pretty
you just
much.
lift your arm.
You're the one. Yeah, you're the one doing all the work.
position.
It's
Okay,
fine.
Let's go. We got 1 minute.
You're the
Okay.
one.
So
Alright.
it's you
Wait,
go.
I already wasn't listening.
Are you tickling your arm? Okay.
So
We're close, obviously.
you triple step and raise her arm.
Okay,
Triple step.
Then you turn underneath, triple step, and then I like to do this thing with my arm where I just kind of come
Oh,
out and in.
okay.
Yeah, be flashy. Pretty much. You can bring it out. You can
Little
bring it
salsa,
in. It's
little
fine.
hip
Pretty much.
movement in
yes.
there.
And then you just go back the other way. So
Triple step, turn,
triple,
triple step, rock, step.
Yes, that's all it is.
All right. We kind of got that.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay, so can we put it all together? Is that a thing? And we'll
try
wrap it up
it.
and send us out with it all together.
All right. We got this. We got this.
Okay, ready?
Triple step. Triple step. Rock step.
Oh, we're doing this.
Step. Triple step. Rock step. Triple step.
You left me hanging, girl. Okay.
That's really all.
Okay. Follow us on Facebook. Like us on Twitter. You know the drill.
But it's our 2-year anniversary today, actually, for ELN Morning.
Oh, before we go, we got to check this out.
Fun. So please, and over the years, we've had a variety of guests and segments from a cappella groups to bands, food tastings, to college cooking, fashion segments, and learning how to walk on the catwalk, and even dancing on the show. So after our first year at the show, we were nominated for a collegiate Emmy, and we sent 8 people to LA, including Ashley, to accept the award. Let's take a quick look at the last 2 years of ELN Morning.
Good morning and welcome to the first ever Elon in the Morning. I'm Matt Lee.
And I'm Nicole Bloom. We're here today bringing you the latest in entertainment, cooking, fashion, news, and much more.
You ready? We're on the way to Elon in the Morning. We can't be late.
A fierce face, yes, Tyra.
Try to find as many
My tackling skills are still a work in progress. It's when to go ahead and take it right out of the oven and set it up top so it can...
Oh, let's take a bite.
There you go. Back down to push-ups. 20 more.
Perfect, but today, we think we're gonna get lucky.
Today, it's a fried cow tail.
Have you ever
Well, I think today is a little bit of a special day. It's Jasmine's 20th birthday.
Sorry, I'm crying, but thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Following a nasty spill by the team captains.
1, 2, 3, ELN!
Okay, here we go.
On the rockets, rock alive. I have been the one to watch.
Nothing in my brain.
Would I like to wear the Abby Lee Dance Company jacket? I thought you'd never ask.
This is prayer. Like I said, this is my only defense at this point. It's a good
Yeah,
prayer.
prayer.
So, oh my goodness. I can't even see it.
Oh my God.
And now we have another one to go. Oh my gosh. See you guys later. Getting nostalgic just watching that, but we would not be here today without our original ELN Morning Cast. We have the creator of our show and original executive producer, Katie Mergy, on Skype with us from New York. And we also have Matt Lee, on one of our original anchors, on Skype from Germany. For Katie, where's she at? Where's Katie?
All right. Oh,
I'm getting sad now.
I know. All right, Katie, how did you get the idea to start the morning show? Almost 2 years ago, it's your baby. How did you get the idea? I like the posters in the background too.
It was a great collaborative effort. I mean, we had ideas coming in all over the place and people who loved news and loved working in live TV, but not necessarily the hard-hitting stuff every single day. And the idea had been pitched a couple years, and it wasn't until a group said, all right, let's try it. Like, why not try it? It's college. That it really took off. So it was great. It was a lot of fun.
And now look at you now doing big things in New York, taking over the world.
You're so great.
Also taking over the world, literally going global here is our Matthew Lee. Now, we need you back here eating churros at College Coffee, but
they were good.
We'll let you
I'd
go
be
for a
eating
little
them right
while.
now if I had some.
What?
Oh, I can't hear him. Is he? Okay.
What was your favorite moment on ELN Morning the first season?
Matt Lee.
My favorite? Well, eating anything and everything I could.
Same.
That would be my favorite. ELN
You
Morning
are
gave me the
natural.
opportunity to do so much. And that was just the best part of it. Always eating, always loving. I mean, we had so many characters come on the show and so many good news stories came out in the morning. I mean, Katie created a masterpiece. She knew She knew things happened in the morning, like you got a snow day today, huh? That happened in the morning.
All right, well,
Things
thank you
happen
guys
in the
so
morning,
much
right,
for
Katie?
being on our show. It's so great to hear you. So follow us on Facebook and like us on Twitter for all the things, more on all the stories that you saw today.
We have had so much fun today. We've had so much fun in the past 2 years. And follow the fun on social media.
And make sure to stay warm out on that snow day. Have a great rest of your week, Elon.